Hello, very good morning. Welcome to Renova, the YouTube channel which we started, and it will be completely related to learning the things. I don't know what to speak, how to do the lives. There are lots of things that I don't know, even though I just started it so that I can do something better. I'll write it down something so that people can see it and will try to understand what I'm trying to do here. Yes, basic purpose of this live purpose of these live streaming, trying to figure out how to convey thoughts. Hello, chat rate. I can see there is one chat rate, but I don't know if someone is chatting or something because I really don't know because sometimes how it works. I don't know, but very welcome to this live streaming where we will try to figure out how we can speak to people. Let's say if I'm doing live streaming, so what should I say? What should I give to people? That I'm trying to do here. But anyway, chat rate when I don't know the chat rate of the streaming at the most recent available time. Might be YouTube has sent the chat rate just because of that I can see. But anyway, the thing is that trying to figure out the how to convey thoughts or concepts to people or whoever is listening. And this live stream will be for only 30 minutes. I will not do more than that because I just want to maintain the 30 minutes live streaming every day, and I'll try to figure it out like how this live streaming or how much that I'm getting every day. That's the thing that I'm doing here. And I like to see subscribers. I don't know why. Again and again, I just thought most of the time that I'm doing something, so people are gonna see me and they are gonna like subscribe me. Like the thoughts only. Like I don't know if this live streaming is very good or how it's going. I really don't know about it, but. The thing is that I really want to do it and want to make it so that I can get better. That is the only thing. So let's try to figure out what we can do for today. So this is the topic that how we can convey the thoughts to people or how I can build a skill through which whoever is listening me, they will literally listen to me only like they are engaging with me. There could be some of the words in English that I might not speaking correctly. So just how can I say adjust I can say because I'm like you as well. You guys people see how I'm speaking, but I really want to make it this, and I'm gonna make it. That is the thing. So let's see how many people can join to this live streaming because I started it, and let's see what we can do. So this is the topic where we are going to find out how we can talk. So what I can do first of all, I can search on different things. Like this is my basic strategy how I find the things. Like let's say I want to work on something, then how I find the things that I'm like shoving or trying to figuring out. I like there are lots of things on which we can find out how we can learn the skill to speak with people, or on live, or on broadcast, or wherever people are listening you. So how you will be able to convey your concepts, convey your thoughts, or how you can just streamline what you want to say, that without getting that concept, that particular thing, very very much mixed up of the things. It happens sometimes. What happens when we try to speak something, at that time what we do basically, we bring some other things in our concepts, and it just make it very messy. Like we forgot that what we are trying to say. So that is what I am trying to learn here on live streaming. And let me tell you one thing, why I'm doing this on live streaming, because I just wanted to do live streaming, and I don't have any specific topic. Also, I don't know how to speak to people, or what kind of things I can do so that I can be better while speaking to people or on the live streaming or to you. So that is why, like, the inspiration come from myself in the sense, if I don't have anything, let's say I'm trying to teach you something or trying to convey you something, and at that time I'm just mixing up everything. I'm not able to convey what I have in my mind, but you are just taking it nothing. So I want to learn it, that how I can convey the concepts that you can understand very well, and you can feel it. Feel in the sense, if you understand it, then you will be able to have the same feeling as I'm having. Feeling in the sense, the thoughts regarding something. It can differ based on your thinking, like whatever the thinking you had in the past, something like that. So based on that, it can differ. So that's a different thing. But here, I really want to learn that how I can start conveying thoughts. So what we can do, how we can do that, I'm gonna like see by myself here in front of you, so that I can find out the way and can implement it, and let's see how it goes. So we'll go on lots of things. So how I basically find out the things, first of all I got to go on ChatGPT, after that I go on Google, Perplexity, like there could be any other things that I go on and try to find out the things so that I can understand it. And so first of all, try to understand your problem. After that, after understanding the problem, you can understand the solutions. If you don't know about the problem, how you will get to know the solutions? So basically, I try to understand my problem. So let's write it down. What is our problem? If it is very clear for you what is the problem, then you will be able to find out the solution. That is the thing. Let's write it down. What is our problem? So the problem. Let me change the color of. Let's write it down in red. Problem. We'll we'll try to make it as much as possible so that we can understand it literally what is our problem. So I don't know how to speak. How to speak. Now here there is one question here. What does it mean by you don't know how to speak? Like I'm trying to find out my problem first of all. What is the problem? What I really want to achieve. So if I get to know my problem, then definitely I would be able to find the solution. That's a different thing if I find it or not, or how I go on this. But the thing is here, is we are trying, we are doing something, and as per me in the sense, I have heard somewhere or I have read somewhere, and because of all those points, concepts, there is one thinking of mine that if we started working on something, no matter what it is, like whatever you are working on, however you are working, but eventually somewhere it will get strengthened. Strengthened in the sense, let's say if you are trying to speak, after a certain period of time, there could be a kind of improvement in your speaking. Like, I'm not saying that you are going to speak very fluently, accurately in English, but your words can change, your pace of speaking could change. So, there could be any other things that can vary if you practice again and again, that I'm trying to convey. So we are gonna start this thing like trying to figuring out by ourselves what is our problem, what would be the solutions, and that's it. Let's see how it goes. We don't know like if we are working very good or this concept is like literally damn good. I don't know about it, but I do want to do it for myself because I don't know this skill. Like let's say if I have a problem, so to tackle that problem, we at least should know about that problem, all the aspects of that problem. Then only we'll be able to get the solutions. We all know these, but we don't implement it. Like I've seen most of the places, like let's say someone is doing some kind of business. They are just doing random thing. They never think about the particular problem. Even if they think that they don't try to like rectify it. They don't try to make it very uh, understandable. What is the problem and find out the solutions that happen, so that I want to do. So I'll write it down whatever I feel about myself, that I do know these, I don't know these, I do these, that blah 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 things. And based on that we are going to try to find out the solutions for myself, because whatever I'm going to read, it will be like whatever I think of, it comes. You can also do the same thing for yourself. uh, I'll try to make it generic in the sense so that you'll also get some kind of value from it. And there is one more thing that I was getting in my head, that the channel was related to reading books and all those things. So it will be the same channel in the sense I'm gonna read the books, but I'll change the strategy, or I'll change the method how I read on live streaming. That's a different thing that I'm gonna do. But let's find out our problems right now so that we can get better. So I don't know how to speak. How to speak in the sense, there is no sense. I'm just writing down how to speak. What does it mean? It doesn't mean anything. Like we are not child, we don't know. We should specifically write down what is the problem. If we don't know, how can we find our solution, or how can I find our problems? We could take a reference. Reference in the sense, okay, like I know there is something missing in me. I do know about it. So at least you should know what you need to be. And the differences will be the problem actually. And you are gonna implement that differences. And you will go at this place. You are at this place and you know that you have to go this place. You can easily go because you know like your problem. Right now, I have written it down like I don't know how to speak. But what I don't know really, what I want to become really. Do I know that? Do you know the reference? Do you know your solutions? Do you know the problem? Like how you are trying to figuring out like what you want to achieve actually. So that I want to understand. So I don't know how to speak means, let's try to figuring out. I know that whenever I go in front of people's and let's say I want to speak, then I just got blanked. Or if I have something, I can speak about that. But the thing is that there should be a proper structure of speaking so that whoever is watching, they can understand us. They can feel that yes, there is something going on. It's not like that we are just throwing the information on people. That we really don't want to do. So that we are trying to figuring out. So I know that I don't know how to speak, but what exactly you don't know? That we need to find out. See, eventually we are going correct way. Let me write it down. What exactly we don't know that what to speak and how to speak. This is the thing. Now we'll try to uh, find out the solution. First of all, what I'm gonna do is here. I'm gonna on ChatGPT because I personally do believe one thing. ChatGPT have all of the data it has. Like I don't know exactly how much data it has, but it's an obvious thing more than me. Whatever I know, more than me, ChatGPT has. So there should be something that we can find out. So I'm gonna speak. I'm not gonna type so that we can go very fast. So let me speak. I'm trying to understand my problem, and my problem is that I don't know how to speak. Now I got confused about this particular problem. When I say I don't know how to speak, what does it mean? Like if I'm on live streaming and by seeing people I just got shut. I'm not able to speak. So that is what I'm trying to say here that I don't know how to speak. Even if it's not live, let's say if I'm in front of people who want to listen something and want to say something, let's take an example my career itself. Right now I'm working and I want to explain that how I did the things. At that time, if I'm gonna speak, I'm gonna mix up the things. I know myself, I know my career, I know the things about me. I will try to speak those, but there could be some of the things that I will mix. I will not be able to convey that what I really want to convey to students or people who are watching me. So to make a proper structure, to make proper uh, concept of thought, I don't know what I'm speaking, but I'm just trying to make things. So how we can make it, or first of all, I really want to understand the my problem. So can you please tell me what is my problem? I mean, I'm just trying to figuring out using you or with your help. Let's see how it works. Now I have given this prompt, a very big prompt, and let's see how ChatGPT gives us answer. I'm using ChatGPT. I can use Google. I can use Perplexity. I can use any Gemini. Like there are others AI as well that we can use, and using those we can just try to figure out our problem, our things. So let's see what it says. So what do you think your problem is? I don't know how to speak. That he already say. Okay, which we were talking about. This feels true because you freeze when people are watching. This also happens. That is one of the problem. We can write it down. Freezing when people are watching. When people are watching. But our main problem is not this. Because we can speak if we have something. You mix things up. That is also the thing. Mix up, mix things up. You can't convey what you know. Yes, this is also the problem. what you know. You can't get you feel your thoughts are unstructured. That is the thing. Whatever our thoughts are, those are unstructured. I not I. Thoughts are unstructured. But this sentence is inaccurate. You can speak, you are speaking, you are expressing complex ideas right now. So let's correct the diagnosis. Yeah, this is what I am trying to figuring out. Like when we say I don't know how to speak, that's not the problem because we are already speaking. Hey, very welcome to my YouTube channel. Whoever is watching, please comment so that I can understand. And we can just talk for a while because you are new here, might be. So let's just speak something and let's figure out what we are trying to do. But the thing is, here I'm trying to find out my problem, like specifically what I'm doing here. First of all, let me tell you, I've just decided that I'm gonna do everyday live for 30 minutes or more than that. Depends on the things, but I'm gonna do it. Now, there could be some time at that time I might not do live, but I'll try. I'll do my best so that I can continue doing it every day because eventually it will make me better. That is why I'm trying to do live streaming. So today I thought that let's try to figure out something by myself, or I don't know what was happened, but there was some problem, I guess. So anyway, one person has was watching earlier, and that's a good thing. So I forgot in middle of this conversation because I was trying to do something. Oh. Hmm. So when we say I don't know how to speak, it don't make that much sense because it's a problem. But you don't know speak. What you want to speak? Like there are lots of things that I'm trying to figuring out. So I don't know how to speak. This feels true because blah 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 things. But this sentence is inaccurate. You can speak. You are speaking. You are expressing complex ideas right now. So let's correct the diagnosis. What your problem actually is clear definition. Your core problem is not speaking. Your problem is you don't have a stable thinking structure under social pressure. See, earlier I was just thinking that I don't know how to speak. But the thing when I explain myself to ChatGPT, give the information, and it made me correct that what actually the problem is. Might be this is not an accurate problem, but it made it to make sense. So what it is saying, you don't have a stable thinking structure. That's the first thing that I also agree with this. Like if we have stable thinking structure, then we will be able to convey our thoughts. But here it is saying social pressure. Let's say if we remove social pressure, the only thing is that stable thinking. So we can make it correct that it's not only about social pressure, but whenever we try to speak at the time, we don't have the stable thinking. More precisely, you struggle with organizing thoughts in real time. maintaining mental clarity when observed, translating internal understanding into linear speech. Okay, this is a thinking problem under pressure, not a language problem. Yeah, that's the thing, not a language problem. That's the perfect. Let's break it down further. Very important. You know the content. You said it yourself. I know myself. I know my career. I know the things about me that we do know. Not a knowledge problem, not an experience problem. You have content. Your mind works non linearly. That's correct. Inside your head, thoughts come in chunks, ideas are connected, not ordered. You jump between points naturally. That's correct. Now, this is common in deep thinkers, builders, developers, problem solvers. Oh, that means we are a problem solver. We are a developer, we are builders and deep thinkers. I'm saying because ChatGPT is saying, and I'm actually. But speaking requires linear output. Speech demands one sentence at a time, one idea, next idea, clear beginning, middle, end. That's the thing. Your brain, I see the whole picture at once. Speech. Explain it step by step. That's the thing. That's the really thing that happens with me. So I have complete idea, but I don't know how to structure it, how to convey it. That is the problem. And eventually we'll try to find out knowledge. Like let's say if I want to speak about this mobile phone, then how I'm going to speak, that I need to find out. I need to like we can find out knowledge easily, but to structure to speak about that, it's kind of uh time taking, not time taking actually, it takes structured thinking. When people are watching, self monitoring increases, fear of judgment activates, brain shifts from thinking survival. That's also the thing. That is why I was thinking that whenever I speak in meeting, why I feel very nervous, why I feel anxious about myself. I like, even I am not able to speak. I know that I can speak very well, but even though I don't, like I'm not able to speak properly because of these things. We are going to read related to brain more. I'm going to bring, and seriously I'm enjoying it even if people are not watching, but I am like, I'm liking it. I don't know why, but I literally like it. When people are watching, self monitoring increases, fear of judgment activates, and the third thing which is mentioned here is very important. Brain shifts from thinking to survival. And if it happens, you won't be able to control yourself, but your brain will control you. I have read somewhere, we call it as flight and free mode. And if it gets activated, then we literally won't be able to control ourselves. I'm not saying that we won't be able to control, I mean, it's kind of impossible. It's possible actually. See how I'm structuring the things, and let's see how if, we would be able to make ourselves grow, or me myself will be able to grow or not. Let's see how it goes. When people are we read, this causes blank mind, lost words, sudden shutdown. Blank minds, lost words, and sudden shutdown. Oh, like let me tell you one thing. Once, not once, in my meeting, like I was having one meeting, not a meeting actually, it was a demo. I wanted to give a demo to a people, like it was 30 to 40 people who were listening me, and at that time I was about to, I mean, I was giving the demo of a particular feature that we built, and I'm getting a call, just a minute. I guess I have to stop, and it's like 30 minutes, so I'm going. I'll start my live streaming again. So see you tomorrow. Bye bye.